Here is a drama recap of Hockey by my hockey rival. Welcome back to my channel. The story follows Owen, a hockey player who accidentally discovers a love letter written by the rival team's captain, David. Upon seeing David's real last name on the letter, Owen jumps to the conclusion that David has feelings for his sister. This major misunderstanding ignites a physical confrontation between the two athletes. To avoid a full suspension, their coach forces them into a mandatory intervention plan that requires them to spend significant time together. As they are forced into each other's orbit, the initial animosity begins to shift into unexpected romantic feelings. However, the truth behind the letter remains a hurdle that must be cleared before they can truly move forward. In the high-stake world of competitive ice hockey, tension on the ring is a given, but for Owen, it's just become personal. When he stumbles upon an intimate, heartfelt love letter penned by David, the formidable and cold captain of a rival team, Owen spots a familiar, real last name that spots him in his tracks. Misinterpreting the recipient, he becomes convinced that David is making a play for his sister, sparking a protective fury that boils over during their next matchup. The resulting explosive on ice brawl leaves both players facing several consequences. To dodge a season-ending suspension that would crush their professional dreams, they are forced into a coach-mandated rehabilitation plan. The teams are simple but grueling. They must spend nearly every working hour together, training and cooperating under a strict peace treaty. As the forced proximity wears down their defenses, the icy hostility between them begins to merge. Owen starts to see the vulnerability behind David's stoic captain persona, and David finds himself drawn to Owen's very spirit. What started as a better enemies to lovers, rivalry begins to feel more like a friends to lovers connection, with undeniable chemistry sparking in the locker rooms and late night practice seasons. However, the foundation of their blossoming romance is built on a massive lie. Before they can commit to one another, Owen must confront his own assumptions, and David must find the courage to reveal who that letter was actually written for. In a game where every move is calculated, they will have to decide if the risk of the truth is worth the reward of the person they once called an enemy.